I grew up in an abusive household. I lived through sexual abuse, I lived through physical abuse. A major incident happened in my home and I ended up getting taken from my home. I was a pretty angry kid. I couldn't understand why I wasn't saved. I couldn't understand why these things happened to me. Self-medication was the fastest thing that I went to. I was a full-blown methamphetamine addict by the time I was 13. I was living in dugouts. I was living in cars. I was living wherever I could. People could not take care of me because I was a pretty upset and angry child. Most people would tell me, well, if you just quit using drugs, your life will get better. And what I would explain to them, if I just quit using drugs, then I'm stuck with what's going on between my ears. I've been to multiple states in the United States and just about every soup kitchen along the way. My story ended here. I went to every door I could find. I said, look, I'm broke, I'm homeless, I'm addicted, I have mental health issues, help me. And I was getting turned away from every place. And it was clear to me at that moment that I could commit a crime and continue the lifestyle I was leading. And if I got arrested, I'd get 3 meals in a bed in jail. So getting arrested has become getting rescued. And that's exactly what I did. I got arrested where my life got saved. And a police officer came in and he sat down and he looked across the table at me and he said, tell me your story. And I told him my story from beginning to end. We cried in that room. He said, you're not a bad guy, you're just broken and you're sick. After about 6 months, almost 7 months, I went back to him and said, I got an idea. I want to start an organization that'll help people that has stories similar to mine. Helping Hands provides services to 5 Oregon counties in 11 facilities. By the end of 2021, we will provide beds for over 600 individuals in those 11 facilities. Our mission at Helping Hands is to give people a helping hand to a sustainable life. And we find that we can do that when we know their story and provide them the opportunity to change.
The Helping Hands model is different from other shelters because all of our staff members have lived experience, whether it's with addiction or homelessness. They've been part of that journey. They know exactly where their clients are at. The other part is all of our data that we pull from to give each individual a customized recovery plan or reentry plan for those who are homeless.
Helping another person that's been in the same shoes as me, been on the streets, been out in the wilds, out in the cold, in some cases fleeing violence. I really, really feel how they feel, and I know exactly what they're going through. I'm just amazed every day. Even if I get one person in here, I feel like I've conquered the world.
There's a credibility there that resonated with me and others. They're taking the best of street smarts, having been on the street, and the high-tech world we're in, and combining those so they can tailor different kinds of approaches and treatments that are science and fact-based to maximize the help for each individual who's different and has their own story, but they've got data to support the approach they take to help people help themselves become the people they want to be again.
When I'm meeting with clients, one of the things that we discuss is I'm all in if you're all in. We're going to meet you where you're at. So if you're putting in 100%, I'm going to put in 100%. I'll be your biggest cheerleader, your biggest fan, and support you in that.
What we don't realize about homeless people is they're people just like us. They have one heart, just like us. We're all searching for one thing, and that's hope, and that's opportunity and change, and feel heard. They're family members of ours, and we shouldn't treat them differently than that. We should figure out ways to help people, and I'm grateful to be a part of that solution.